Hey guys, here's the deck profile for my 6 Samurai, and I'm going to be going through it with you guys. I'm going to explain my choices of why I chose things, and if you notice, it's a 41 card deck, not a 40, and I'll explain those choices as I go. So, not as I go actually, I'm probably going to put it at the end of the video. I'll put it my choices. So we have 1 Grandmaster, 1 Zanji, 3 Kizan, 1 Anishi, 1 Hand, 2 Elder, 2 Kageki, 3 Kagemusha, and that's it for the monster count. Spells, we've got 1 Roa, Dark Hole, triple Smoke Signal, double MST, 2 Lance, 2 Asceticism, 3 United, and then we're going to go into the traps with double-edged sword technique, 2 of those, 1 Bottomless, 2 Prison, 1 Compulse, 1 Safe Zone, 3 Fiendish Chain, 2 Magatama, and then 1 Warning. And then for the extra deck, we've got, I'm going to start with the XYZ. We've got Fortune Tune, Gagaga Cowboy, Djinn, 101, Black Ship of Corn, Shien, well, Dark Shien, and then Terius, Keeper of Genesis. And then for the Synchros, we've got Ally of Justice Catastor, 1 Neteria Beast, 1 Shien, 1 Barkion, 1 Black Rose, 1 Scribe Dragon, 1 Crimson Blader, and then 1 Ally of Justice. I don't even know, like Decisive Armor. I couldn't read the text. Sorry. Oh, I guess there's text right here. I could have read. Oops, my bad. Anyway, so we'll start here. 1 Grandmaster, because Grandmaster you only need a 1 run. There's no point in running more. It's kind of a waste. Zanji, good asceticism target for Kizan. Really nice to have. Doesn't really do much. He's just kind of the asceticism target for 4s. Triple Kizan, because it's Kizan. It's a baby Grandmaster that's better, in my opinion. 1 Anishi, that's for a Kageki effect. It's kind of not all that great, but it's just an effect that you can use. Honestly, if you really want to, you can remove it, but then it kind of loosens Kageki a bit up, which kind of sucks because it kind of hurts you. 1 Hand, for just obvious pop purposes. 2 Elder. 3 gets pretty cloggy, and it's kind of a waste, and it's really hard to use. And personally, after 3, you really don't want to be using... You really don't want more than 2 anyways. 2 Kageki. I think in my video I said I only run 3. I think I said I run all 3. I only run 2. It's too much after that point. 3 Kagemusha, which Kagemusha, it's the tuner. It's the tuner. You need it for this. You need it for the Neterias, and also it can get you into Ally of Justice, Decisive Armor. It's really just it's kind of the key component to your plays, and that's why I run it at 3. And then 1 Roa, because it adds anything from that list right there, except for the Grandmaster. 1 Dark Hole, because it blows up the field for me, clears everything for me, helps me out a little bit. If Dark Hole was banned, I would probably say replace with Book of Moon, but that's not that great. 3 Smoke Signal, because duh, it's basically Baby Roa, which is awesome, because it gets anything from here below, so it's kind of like the kid's prize. 2 Mystical Space Typhoon to get rid of nasty back row. 2 Forbidden Lances, because Forbidden Lance is just Forbidden Lance. It's so good. Save Shien in case Shien has to use its effect on something else, and it's just really nice to have. 2 Asceticism to get those awesome combos for the Elder and Kagemusha, to go into Shien, or to get like a rank 4 out, or just to get some spam fodder out. And then 3 United for draw power. I do not run Upstart, because Upstart, 1, I'd be healing my opponent, which kind of sucks in the first place, and second off, there's just no room for it. There just is not room for it, is the problem. Alright, so then 2 double-edged sword technique to rekindle back some monsters. 1 Bottomless, because it's only at 1 and it just gets removal of some monsters. 2 Prison, because it's just good that way. Compulse is when they go into Exceed, because when they exceed and you compulse it, they lose their monsters to the grave and it goes back into the extra. So basically they go minus pretty hard a little bit. Safe Zone. This I picked up If you safe zone Shien can't be targeted. So that instantly makes, like, that's also the reason I run Fortune Tune, is because with safe zone, like, okay, it saves it. So say if I crash into Zen mains, this cannot be targeted. So that means that it can't be targeted by Zen mains, it can't be targeted by Prison, it can't be targeted by Compulse. It just can't be. That's what's so great about it, is it can't be targeted. So it basically makes it protected and immune to back row. 3 Fiendish. I think in one of my videos there's a part where Sabersaurus comes out and wrecks Shien. It's pretty funny. But yeah, Fiendish Chain, it's really good. Everyone runs effect monsters. Magatama, basically the Infernity Barrier, and 1 warning, because you gotta get rid of monsters. Fortune Tune. This is 100 times better than Zen mains. I'm sorry, but Zen mains is trash compared to this. What's so great about this? The thing that it, right here where it says this card cannot be targeted by card effects, right here. Yeah, that right there, that instantly makes it black ship can't touch it. So that whole, oh well, it's not being destroyed. Yeah, you're right, it's not. And then the best part is, it goes back into the extra deck with 2 level 3 monsters or lower. 2 level 3 monsters go back into your deck, and that go back in, so you can remake it again. That is insanely good. That is so much better. Now, the 500 life points is kind of a gimme if you get it, which is kind of cool. But if you don't, you don't. That's fine. But that is so much better than Zen mains. If this card didn't come out, I would run 1 Zen mains, but this is much better than Zen mains. This is so much nicer, and it's just much better. I'd have to say it is. 1 Gaga Cowboy for that 800 burn at the end, because it pisses people off when they lose to a burn Gaga Cowboy. Maestroke, I run 1 just because it's kind of it's a defense card. It's kind of like the rank 4 of Fortune Tune, but at the same time it can put monsters, it can flip them for me. Silent Honors Arc. This thing, I would just say it gets run in every deck now. It's just so good. It's great. It gets rid of Draco Sack for free, Big Eyes for free. Anything that's too big and you can't take care of, this takes care of it for you. Black Ship of Corn to get rid of Zen mains, anything that's small that can't be destroyed, Marshmallow, stuff like that from stall decks. Shien, just kind of because it fits the theme of the deck. I'm not gonna lie, this thing's actually, I go into it just to go into it. Terius is kind of if I'm really in a jam and I literally have nothing to protect myself with, and Shien's kind of burned up or useless at that point. So what I would do is, if I have the Grandmaster, if I got Double-Edged Sword, I would try to make Cataster, and I would just try to get into Terius, because at least 1, it can destroy 1 card at the end of each turn, and it also protects itself, so that's pretty good. 1 Cataster to kind of fend up against certain things that are just annoying to put up with. 1 Natiri Beast for their spells. 1 Shien to, because it's basically the mascot of the deck. 1 Barkion to take care of traps. Black Rose, to boom the field. Scrap Dragon to get rid of old Fiendish Chains and the safe zone if it's still on the field. Crimson Blader to stop freaking, well, dragons don't exist anymore because dragons died. Thank you. But in case you need it, there it is. And then this one is a new addition to the team, which is the Decisive Armor. Decisive Armor, it doesn't have too many amazing effects, although it does have this one, which is send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls. So it's basically a free Harpy's Feather Duster if they control a light monster. So when would I use this is probably what you're thinking. When would you use this? You would use it if they have BLS on the field, if they have Lightsworn and they got Judgment Dragon down, because this thing's got 3,300 attack, so it kills Judgment Dragon. Oh, they're gonna book a Moon Youth? That's fine, because guess what? You've got 3,300 defense. You're not gonna get taken down. And, I mean, it's so nice. I've only used it once. I didn't have it recorded in the duel. This is before I started recording again. But it is really nice to shut down Lightsworn. And that will be the deck profile for it. This is my 6th Samurai. If you like it, or if you have any ideas to maybe change it up, I'd actually like to hear them. If you don't like some of the things I have in here, say something, that'd be cool. And if you guys want the new 2014 Six Samurai, then this is it. This is definitely, I don't know. I've only lost 2 matches with it. One of them because I was playing against a stupid, what was he playing? He was playing stupid Exodia draw and he surrendered. I didn't even feel like recording it or saving it. And the other one was I got taken out by, it was either, it might have been Lightsworn or that new Chaos Lightsworn. I think I got taken out by Chaos Lightsworn is what it was. It's really weird. The Chaos Engine's back in Lightsworn and it's all just random stuff now. Alright, so that'll be the video, and hopefully you enjoyed it. And there's my deck profile for Six Samurai 2014. Oh, and of course January ban list. Alright, take care.